and move myself over to where we've got Mo, Winter Surfer, and Jesse with me here. Evening, gentlemen. Winter Surfer, is that potentially one of the most dominant and impressive displays in a 1-0 victory you've ever seen?
Yeah, it is.
A bit off, your mic's weird. Try. There you go. I've changed your settings. Go and talk again.
Cool.
There we go.
Hello.
Yes.
The problem is, Terry, though, this is just usual Spurs against Chelsea, though. This is every season. This isn't anything new from us. I think Spurs should be allowed to petition the Premier League to just give us 6 points this season, because we just beat them no matter what form we're in. Terry, it's just, I don't know. That's one we dominate. That should be 4 or 5-0 tonight, Terry. For us. That should be it. That's the most disappointing thing for me at this game, is that we're not sitting here 4 or 5-0. Pedro should have had a hat trick. Gittins missed an absolute sitter after score. I don't know how he's missed a sitter after scoring a worldie in midweek. Someone tell me that. But we're everywhere. And Terry, I'm not going to big up Caicedo performance, because that's a normal Caicedo performance for me. That's a normal performance that he does. I thought Enzo Fernandez was fantastic tonight. He was an irritating shit, and he was winding them up, but he was good passes here and there. Cucurella, like you said, Cucurella, that's another winger he's put in his pockets over the last 2 years. Like Kudus just didn't do anything. Xavi Simons was a sub that got subbed. I'm not going to say we escaped anything, because he might do better for us than at Spurs, so I can't say that. But yeah, and Sanchez, a big up Sanchez though, his catching and his kicking as well. He was excellent. There's no bad performance there. I thought Fofana had a great 80+ minutes. I thought Malo Gusto was a Malo Gusto performance from his performances under Poch in 23-24. There was no bad performances tonight whatsoever. The only thing is, should be 4 or 5-0, and that's we've only lost once there since they've opened that stadium. We've won 6 out of the last 7 games there. That reminded me of the 4-1 game with Ange. I know they didn't play such a high line, but the way, and they're 2 minutes off, but we should have battered them. Our XG, I mean, their XG is 0.05. I don't really like XG, but I heard it on commentary, is 0.05.
0.05, yeah.
0.05. And do you remember Sanchez he made one half save, I think, in the end of the first half from a Kudu shot that was really tame.
Yeah.
That was it. It was a dominating, it's one, like you said, it's a 1-0. That was a ridiculous 1-0 performance. That shouldn't be 1-0. I should be here 4 or 5-0. And once again, Terry, we're just like their team. No Spurs fans have turned up on the terrace again. Do you know what I mean? We're to defend their team. And that we absolutely battered. Rescue got it spot on with his subs, with his tactics, even with the long throws. Did you see every time they took a long throw, he pushed 3 players up near the halfway line? So Spurs had to put 3 players back as well. So they had to put their defenders at the back, or their fastest players at the back.
I agree. I listen, and look, you guys were excellent tonight, and I'm taking nothing away from you. But even at the end, when they had those free kicks and they ended up doing that weird shit and going short, that's because you guys, honestly, you had them so bamboozled. They were like, well, all of our corners have been called, all our long throws haven't worked. Every time you cut off every angle, so there is a lot of credit does have to go to Chelsea tonight.
We set up the free kicks, though. Look at we set up the free kicks. We set up so high on the free kicks that they can't really get into the penalty, because they'll be offside all the time. It was just a faultless display from the manager and the thing. The thing about Chelsea is we are consistently inconsistent. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't personally want to bring that up today, because I don't want Chelsea fans to be like, oh, we've won. But that was what was in my head was, if you see this Chelsea performance 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, you are qualifying for the Champions League without a shadow of a doubt. And like I said, I think you'll be not far off top.
But look over last week. Look over last week's performance. Look at last week the performances. Whole game against Sunderland, crap. 1 half against Wolves, great. The whole game against Spurs, great. That's the.
Oh, he turned up. He turned up after a win.
Come on, man. You get me? I'm comfortable, bro. You get me? I'm always comfy in these ops ends. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Comfy 3 point.
I dare you. I dare you to shout out. I dare you. Shout fuck Tottenham really loudly. Go on. No, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm joking. I ain't doing that.
They'll never do that.
Excellent, bro. Listen, we won that game today because of our fucking backline and Moises Caicedo, bro. Yeah? I'm telling you now, because that game, to finish that game 1-0 is a crime. It's a criminal offense. Yeah, that game should have finished by at least 2-3 goals. Yeah.
Yep.
Look at the chances that we're missing towards the end of the game, bro.
Yeah.
I've got to look at the back line today. I thought Chalobah, left centre back today, was brilliant. I thought Cuckoo absolutely locked up Kudus, right? I thought Fofana today, Terry. Yeah. You know, I've been telling you about the quality in this fucking team, bro, of our centre backs. This is the quality that we're missing at the back, bro. Fofana today, for me, man of the match, comfortably. Between him and Caicedo, I'm picking Fofana because I thought he was excellent, bro. He led everything from the back. The ball carrying, the heading. Yeah.
Sanchez had an impeccable game.
Sanchez and Fofana were brilliant. The whole defense was really good. You know what I mean? Yeah. The only players really that I can, that were average today. The only players that were average today was I thought Enzo was bang average today, right? But then again, he was basically playing as a 10, which I don't like him behind the striker like that. I thought Garnacho was bang average as well. You know what I mean? I want to get us to come on earlier. And I thought Neto today was terrible on the ball. I thought he was terrible. As soon as Esteval came on, the guy, bro, there was like 2 key passes that he made that led to chances, clear-cut opportunities, bro. The little passes in behind, Neto doesn't do that. The little link-up in behind, Neto doesn't do that. He's very limited. Very limited. You know what I mean? So what I want right now from Maresca is to be trusting Esteval more often. I'm sick and tired of this guy throwing these guys on to be winning us the game or when we're chasing games. How about we fucking win the game with our fucking 11, first of all? And then you bring the other guys on, right? Garnacho should not be fucking starting on our left-hand side right now, bro. He ain't done fuck all to be starting like this. Guaranteed to be starting like this in the Prem. You know what I'm saying, Terry? That's the only criticism I've got. I thought those 2 that started in the wing weren't good today, right? João Pedro, very, very nice for him to get a goal today, finally, because he's been malnourished. He's been malnourished in front of goal, bro. But I thought he took it well. Could have even scored another one, to be honest. The game's miss was unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? But I thought today, defensively, Terry, this is the Chelsea that I was seeing defending in the second half of last season and in the Club World Cup. We actually looked competent at the back. You know what I'm saying, bro?
No, you did.
I'm happy, man.
No, you did. You looked so much better today, brother. And I was saying at the beginning of my show that this Chelsea performance is why I picked you to have such a good season, because it's there. It's just finding that consistency and getting the best out. The only thing I would say was wrong with today is you should have scored 3 or 4 more goals.
Yes.
By the way, I thought I saw 100%. You in the crowd. I thought I saw you in the crowd during the game as well. Actually,
you saw me.
I thought I saw you, and I didn't know if you were going to the game. And now that I've seen you, were you wearing the coat the whole time?
Yeah.
Then I definitely saw you. I was like, oh, when you came on, I was like, oh shit, Don was there. I did see you in there, bro. I was like, there he is. I
was near the front, but boys, I'll let you go in it.
Yeah, man. All right, bro. Yeah. Chat soon. Be safe out there, brother. Take care, brother. See you in a bit.
See, that's the thing I get to see, Terry. That's the difference when you watch a game live and on TV. Because I thought Don's critique of Neto and Enzo is very harsh there. In terms of I thought Enzo had a great game. I thought Neto, but Neto, the most thankless task in this Chelsea team is the touchline wingers because they're so isolated sometimes. They're stuck in the island.
No, I hear you. I'm going to go to Mo for a minute. I'm going to go judge Mo for a moment.
Can I just say, can I just ask, Chelsea streamers, don't do any previews for any Tottenham fans anymore. There's no point. Because we just win these games anyway. It's just a waste of your time. There's no point having a preview.
I hear you.
Or anything like that,